Against Maryland, that's always a massive key. Julian Reese controls Mia, hands it back, and Nebraska's got the ball first. And Nebraska got off to a great start to this season. The win at Creighton, the wins in Hawaii for the tournament. Rice from the top of the key. Rodney Rice trying to get him going as well. Didn't score against Rutgers. He's got a three and a good look, and he drills it. He got off to a rough start from beyond the arc this season, but until Rutgers, he had made a triple in 5 straight games.
That's a big shot for Berke Buchtegel. Had that great game against Oregon State. Need to get his offense going.
But another open three. Selton Miguel, who struggled the last couple of games. If they can get him going early, that's a big shot.
Hopefully Connor Essegian's all right. Such a big part of this offense coming off the bench.
Out into the paint, soft touch. Julian Reese. And you talked about this with Mike Hall in the pregame show about what has impressed you the most about not just what he has done as a leader here late in his career, the interception. And Gillespie puts the Maryland up by 7. Bryce Williams trying to penetrate the Maryland defense into the corner. Hoiberg, nice find and a great finish from Morgan.
Sam Hoiberg does so many little winning things for your team. Just get that dribble drive on the baseline. Help defense comes over, and he sets up Morgan perfectly.
Nice duck down from the freshman. Queen with the extra pass and the finish for Gapari.
And Tafara Gapari is going upstairs and hanging on rims. Playing in actual games alongside your team, finding your rhythm, it's not an easy thing to do.
Out of the timeout, different intensity here. Gillespie turned the corner and put it high off the glass. He's been such a big contributor for this team off the bench at 11 on Thursday night. Skip pass into the corner. Gillespie good again.
That's that skip pass that we talked about, Jason, that this defense is designed to give up. And then off this skip pass, you just throw it to the weak side. Sam Hoiberg loading up on the post player.
He's come over here to Maryland and has a major impact. Queen working on Gary and lost the ball. Maryland has taken care of the ball very well in the first 10 minutes. Wooster with a cut. Like a totally different team in the last 2 minutes.
Getting stops and getting out and running here. Forcing a turnover, finding some opportunities in the open floor. But if you're going to hard hedge, the weak side then has to load up hard. And that makes you susceptible to those skip passes.
Well, if you're looking for an MVP in the comeback for Nebraska as they were struggling early, it's Morgan running the floor and finishing. Timeout, Maryland.
And then running the floor, outworking his matchup. Great find again. Aaron Eulich's been...
They had 1 in the last 5 minutes, and Andrew Morgan, 12 points in the first half off the bench.
Quite the response by the Cornhuskers here. Things were going south, but they've kind of fixed the turnover issues.
He is all over Connor Essegian. He's on the other side.
Guard him over there.
Essegian got loose for the deep triple.
It's just not good enough by the Terrapins here. Here comes the handoff, and look at how back Gillespie is. You've got to see that.
And Willard trying to get a boost from his bench. Geronimo, Harris Smith, both on the floor. Derek Queen.
Good defense.
There's Geronimo, counting the foul.
Forcing a tough one on Derek Queen. And for Jordan Geronimo, a guy that seems like he's totally fallen out of Kevin Willard's rotation.
Morgan back on the floor. Remember, he was the driver for Nebraska with 12 points off the bench. Miguel with a big three, and we're tied.
That skip pass had air under it. The ball pressure was good enough, but Selton Miguel just going and making a pretty contested shot from the three-point line.
Morgan turned the corner. He lost it on the way up. And here comes Geronimo leading the break. And Nebraska back in front. Wisconsin yesterday at USC. Impressive win, their 7th in a row. Gillespie with the answer.
Nebraska just doesn't know who they're guarding right there. You can't leave Jacoby Gillespie 42% from 3. He walks in as open as you can be in a Big Ten basketball game.
Now, the first 7 or 8 minutes of this game, Nebraska looked like the Detroit Lions. They had 6 turnovers in those 7 minutes. They've settled in. It's why we have a basket. Geronimo did get rid of the ball, though.
Good hands.
Ooh. And it leads to a break for Eulis. Into the lane to Gary. Shot clock turned off. Inside of 5. Deep 3 for Gillespie. And that's how the first half's going to come to an end. did not score double figures. Only a couple of points in the first half. Miguel cut off on the baseline and a tough shot.
Physicality on display right there, just knocking Worcester back, and Nebraska playing with some tempo.
Buchtengel following the miss, found Morgan, and he's
Man.
Collision in the paint. There's the skip pass. Maryland hit 6 threes in the first half, and Miguel hits again. He is coming out of a funk in a big way. Miguel, another tough jumper. Oh, he's in rhythm.
They're going to him, and that play is designed to pin him in. Looks like a ball screen. Julian Reese cleaning it up, and Selton Miguel is making things happen off the bounce.
Rice thought about passing into the lane. Nice stroke just inside the arc. Williams to look at 3, and that's 4 trips down the floor. Nebraska not able to take the lead. The lob. Kapori, the finish. Here, Robbie, and we got 4-point game in the last 10 minutes.
Nebraska just not getting back. Jay Young, great pass there from Bryce Williams. Dribble, drive, and dish.
Snap to 3-minute scoring drought. Back to a 1-point game. Gillespie for 3.
But with Buchtengel's size, he just goes over the top.
They lost Deshaun Harris-Smith cutting baseline. But Nebraska is back in front. 5th lead change of this ball game. First lead of the half for the Huskers. And it's short-lived.
He can make it. You know, I think he's had a game where he's had some success and scored. I can live with Andrew Morgan with the way he's played.
Rice on the other end. Back-to-back buckets. Maryland. Man, this has been a fun game.
Getting to the paint area and spraying it. Rodney Rice able to knock this. Good job by Miguel there of just chasing a siege off that screen.
Back to Morgan. Slip into the hoop and Geronimo. But Maryland in front by 4 thanks to Gillespie's 17. Rice strokes it again. Gillespie got space. He got to look at a 3. Jacoby's 5th of the day. And just like that, it's a 9-point game.
Bryce Williams getting picked off the ball. What a block right there. The shot blocking presence. It's Reese, it's Geronimo.
Went back over his shoulder. Reese with the block. Oh, on both ends of the floor. Gillespie working on a 20-point ball game. His 4th of the season, and they got to stop. Ulis in transition.
Good rim run. Oh, right there. Oh, what a tip, though. Jawan Gary with the effort.
Trying to make it a 1-possession game. They swing it around. Hoiberg for 3. And it's a 1-possession game. Cannot get it to go, but Gary and Reese a block.
I don't think Queen realized it was a 1-and-1. Put it with Reese, put it with Queen, but Gillespie's got to be the guy.
Got it to Queen. They get it to Gillespie, just like you said. Penetrating. Off the glass. Maryland back up by 2. A 1-and-1. No. Worcester, the heave. And the ball game is over. Maryland holds on. They gave up a late 9-point lead, but battle back to win it at home by 3.